Hey, Tenille.
Hey,
Good to talk to you. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
You know, I wanted to check in with you. It's been a while since we've talked, and look at you. Your song's crushing it now. You got your first ever top 20 here in America. How cool is that?
It's so crazy. I literally am like, I just keep refreshing the charts. I'm like, is this real?
You know, I say in America because I think you have a top 10 in Canada right now, too, right? Same song?
I do. We had a top 10 with Somebody Like That up in Canada, and now we have another single out up there called Everybody Knows Everybody that's top 10 as well.
Okay, bragger. We get it. You're killing it. All right. We get it. Let me play
so crazy.
a couple clips here. Let's see. Let's play a clip of Somebody Like That, the song that's burning up the charts. Here you go. So, Tenille, I got to ask you, how awesome/frustrating is it to watch that song climb in a year where you can't even go out to play it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's difficult to sit here and be like, oh, I can't be out on the road and everything. But I think as soon as I do get back out on the road, having this song having so much more success than, it would have had if we were out on the road this year. I just think it's going to be so awesome to step out on stage for the first time and have people know this song from the radio. It's going to be crazy.
So do you go back to Canada for Christmas or do you stay in Tennessee?
So I'm planning on going back to Canada, but I have to leave 15 days before Christmas to be able to see family because I have to quarantine for 14 days.
So you go over and what do you just hop in a hotel room?
I think I'm going to just hopefully stay in my mom's basement. Just try to distance away from her and hopefully keep it safe that way because I really don't have anywhere else to go. And I think staying in a hotel in my hometown I might go a little crazy if I had to do that. And also
really expensive. I have a friend who went to Australia who's an artist and she went for Christmas and she had to stay in a hotel for 15 days. And she did. She stayed there the whole time. And by about day 9, she was going absolutely berserk.
Oh, I wouldn't make it. I swear I would go crazy. I mean, I guess at least back home I would be able to go outside and stuff. But still, I don't know.
Your song has been on the charts for over 30 weeks. You know, you're on a label that's not one of the massive labels in town, but has a history of being able to take artists and really grind out a hit if the song is worth it. And they absolutely do think your song's worth it. With it being on the chart for 30 weeks, have you been able to see any money from the song yet?
I haven't yet, so I don't know when that's supposed to come or whatever, but I'm still driving. I think we talked about my little yellow car that I drove down from Saskatchewan, and I'm still driving that thing. So if I ever get a new car, you will know that the money has come.
Do your parents get to hear your song on the radio now since, you have a couple hits in Canada now?
Yeah, they say it's on there all the time. And, of course, my hometown station is just I'm sure everybody's sick of hearing me back there because I know they play it a lot.
Let me ask you a question about the song here. When you wrote this song, Mike, play a clip of it for me again. When you start writing this, do you start with the melody or do you go on with some lyrics?
This one kind of came at the same time. I remember we were just that melody felt so right with those lyrics. It honestly just kind of all happened at one time. And then we decided to loop that whole thing again, kind of in a weird spot. And I remember thinking, this is so cool and unique. I think this is going to be something really special. And I guess it is. I don't know. The last time that we talked to Tenille, it's been maybe a year at this point when she came over and she played in the house and we talked about your neighbor. Your neighbor overheard you singing in the backyard and said, hey, you should go get some vocal training. Do you know who that neighbor is anymore? Have you spoken to them since? Do they still live next door? Yeah, they still live next door. Her name's Donna Larson, and still super good friends with my parents. And, yeah, it's really cool that they still live there because I can now kind of go over and thank her. You did a show called Karaoke Star Junior at 14 years old. What was that song? What was that show? That show was, Canada has a lot of different spin-offs of different things in the U.S. And this was, it was kind of with one of those younger TV channels. And they were like, we're going to do kind of an American Idol type of thing, but it's going to be karaoke songs. So I auditioned with Carrie Underwood's Jesus Take the Wheel. And I just remember being so nervous, and that song gets so high. I was like, why did I do this to myself?
Speaking of TV, I was thinking about you the other day because you did the Bachelor or Bachelorette, that series of show. You did it twice, right?
I've actually been on the show 3 times now.
Wow, okay. So which ones did you do? Which seasons and people? Do you remember?
So it was Ari first, and then it was Colton's season, and then Ben's. So
my buddy Adam Hambrick just played on The Bachelorette this season. After you finished the first time, the second time, the third time, did you see like an infusion of folks coming to your music? Did you feel the difference?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think people don't realize how much, like, the Bachelor fans are country music fans as well. Like, I couldn't believe how many people, not only did they check out the song that I played on the show, they were going way back and finding music that I had released, completely independently in, like, 2015. So they were really diving into my stuff, and the albums were popping up on the iTunes chart and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's a really, really great thing to be a part of that show.
Let me play a clip of this. You just put out an original Christmas song called A Winter Wonderland. Here's a clip of that.
I wonder who's holding your hand. Guess I'm walking in a winter wonderland.
What month did you record that song?
So we wrote that song literally like 2 weeks ago and recorded it that week.
Okay, so it wasn't like a big July where you had to fake it. You actually wrote it when it was cold outside, probably.
Yeah, I mean, we were just in a writing session. I was with Allison Belts and Chris August, and we couldn't write a song that day. Like, we just were sitting there for 4 hours, and we're like, we got nothing. Then Allison was like, why don't we write a Christmas song? So we wrote that song, and then by the end of that week, we had already put vocals on it, and Chris did the whole thing, and we were like, well, we don't want to wait a whole year to put this out, so let's just rush it out and get it out there. So I'm really glad that we did that.
Well, let me end on this. I'm reading here some of your accolades, because as weird as 2020's been for a lot of folks, and even yourself included, it's been a pretty great year for you musically, professionally. You're the recipient of the Canadian Country Music Association's 2020 Rising Star Award, which happened at the CCMAs this fall, in September. I remember seeing it, and I saw you win, and I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. How cool is it to you're getting awards now, too?
Oh, man, I'm like pinching myself. It's blowing my mind that this is happening in a year that everybody just kind of expected it to just be a wash, that nothing great was going to happen out of it. And I think there are so many amazing things that have happened this year.
Well, congratulations. I'm proud for you, proud of you. Don't get too big for your britches. I know you got a little success now. Don't be too good to pick up the phone, okay, Tenille?
Never. I'll always chat with you.
All right, Tenille Arts. You can follow her on Instagram at Tenille Arts. One word, Tenille Arts. Check out somebody like that. I mean, I'm a big fan of I Hate This, which is one of her older songs, too. Oh, there it is. We played that in the I Heart Women show on the weekends, too. All right, Tenille, have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for talking with us, and we'll see you soon, hopefully next year when things are normal and you can come in the studio.
Thank you so much. I would love that, and Merry Christmas. Hopefully see you soon.
You too. Bye, Tenille.
Thanks. Bye.
Hey, guys, it's Bobby Bones. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and then go check it out. A lot of artists, a lot of songwriters, a lot of music. Welcome to the Bobby Cash channel.